Soil and seedlings are ready. Alright, so I have my pot ready and I have about 16 pots. I have a bigger one depending on what size you have. You can start. I have bigger ones for bigger plants. I just go by what I think maybe it's gonna make more, so then I'll get the pot accordingly. I have this pot for a while. I've used them every year and you can see some of them has broken here, but each time I finish using them every year, I wash them, clean them neatly, then I store them so they stay clean, neat. When I need it, when it's ready for me, I just take them and I'm ready to go. So these are all ready to be used. I'm just gonna wipe them in and then make sure everything is clean. But you can see they are all clean, neat. You always want to take care of anything you use for your gardening. Don't just, once the season is over, clean everything out. Make sure you put everything where they're supposed to be and it will stay neatly for you to use next year. I always do that. So all my pots are all clean. They are all good to go. I don't have to worry about cleaning them now because I have them ready. So those are my pots. They are ready to go. And I have my food plants as well. I have this for a while. I have not used it because there is a different way that I use for my plants to water them to make them grow well. But I have this. This is all-purpose plant food, Miracle-Gro. So I have this and I can use this if I want. So that's that one. I do have two of those. I have not used them before, but I said they are good for, safe for all plants, guaranteed not to burn when used as directed, start to work instantly, promote quick, beautiful results. So Miracle-Gro water soluble all-purpose plant food is great for use on. You can use this for all flowers. You can use this all vegetables, house plants, roses, all trees and shrubs. So it's multi-purpose. That's what it says. All-purpose. It's water soluble. I have not used it before, but this is what it says. So feed every 7 to 14 days and instantly feed. So it's a liquid that you can use. It has the direction here and then also tells you the plant needs water, sunlight and all that here. You can read it, but I have not used it before, so I think I'm gonna try it to use it this year on the plants. Also, I have this for pesticides. So this is the Cornell Garden Tech, the Cornell fungicide ready to use. And I have not used this on any of my plants yet since I've been gardening. I do have sometimes a little, pest, some grading in the leaves, but I have not used it. So this is a 3-way control, stops and prevent over 65 diseases, it says. So you can use this on flowers, vegetables, shrubs. You can use it on fruit and shade trees. So that's what it says. And then there is the direction here how to use it. So it's easy to use on ornamental. It says vegetable diseases, fruit diseases. So for vegetables you can rust, and then some of the names I'm not going to go in there because I don't, some of the names are hard to pronounce. It says also good for root, pink rot. So those are the diseases it prevents. And then fruit diseases, you have peach leaf, caul and things here, so you can read it and pronounce those names. It's also for cherry leaves, spot, brown rot, blossom, and then blight, and then scab. Okay, so that is this Garden Tech, the Cornell fungicide ready to use. So I have everything ready to go. And then this is what I use mostly. I use this organic garden tone, herbs and vegetable food. I mix this in my soil before I plant anything. And this is for organic gardening, bigger, abundant harvest, or natural, long-lasting idea for all herbs and vegetables. So I use this every year mix it in my soil, and before I plant my vegetables And then it gives you direction here how to use it. It's very, very easy to use. Direction, it says 1 pound is equal to 3 cups. We recommend wearing gardening gloves when feeding your plants. So I do that. And I do have, I have my gardening gloves. I've been using this for a while and they all work well for me. So I have my gloves there. And also for new plants, how to use it for the new plants. Garden beds. So if you have bed, mix 3 pounds is equal to 9 cups of gardening tone per 50 square feet into the top 4 to 6 inches of soil, along with compost, peat moss, or Epsom organic gardening soil. So depending on what kind of, if you are planting in ground or you are planting in pots. So established plants, which is plants that are already, so when you feed seedlings and transplant with gardening tone 10 days after planting, and continue feeding monthly during the growing season, usually May through August. So continues every month, using this. To apply single plant, sprinkle 1/3 cup around the drip line of the plant, and that's what I do. I just do it like that. For row planting, sprinkle 1 and 1/3 cup each side per 5 feet of row, or 10 pounds per 100 feet of row. And then keep plant food 3 inches from stem. So you want to make sure you are not, if the plant is here, 3 steps away from it before you plant. So 3 inches, you just a little tiny. So you are not killing the plant with the food. You are potted plants, new plants. When preparing soil for new plants, mix 2 cups of gardening tone per cubic foot of soil, 1.5 tablespoon per quart. And that's what I do. So I mix this in the soil before I plant it, and I can feed the same thing to the plant. So new plant and then established plant. So I do this first into the soil, and then I do this when the plants are already in the soil. Established plants, sprinkle 1.5 teaspoon of garden tone for every 4 inches of pot diameter into the soil along the outer edge of the pot. Water thoroughly. So I do that. This goes with that. So established plants or new plants. So herbs, when to feed your herbs. So herbs in the garden will only need fertilizer at time of planting or after a large harvest. So how to apply that? Single plant, sprinkle 1 teaspoon evenly under and around each plant. Potted plant, use half the rate for potted plant above. So if you are using 1 teaspoon, you're going to use half for the potted plant. So I use this all the time. It's really good. It helps a lot. And so gardening tone, that's what I use for my plants. And that's why I haven't used those for a long time. So that's that. I have my tools. I've been used. This is so old and I don't want to throw it away. I have a new one, but I just use this. I hardly use them anyhow, but I use this to just lose the soil. It helps me when I'm mixing things together, all that. And then I have my trowel for mixing the soil. So I have this as well. So those are my gardening tools. I have something else that I use. That's why I haven't used those. I use this for making my plants grow big. Epsom salt. I use that in my water to water my plants. Mostly that's what I use. So that's another trick you can use for your plants. And as this is all done and I'm planting, I'll walk you through the things I use to make my plants very well. They grow well, they do well in every way. So that's that one. So as you can see, I have everything ready for my planting, for doing my gardening this year. So if you are a beginner or you have fun gardening Well, this is how I put things together for myself, and this is how I do it and make it fun for myself. You can see the excitement in my voice because I love it. Anytime when it comes to gardening, I love it. So I hope we can all have fun gardening this year, and I hope to see you on when I am planting these, and it's going to be lovely. Thank you for watching, and you take care and have fun with your plants. It's refreshing. I'll see you. Bye.